The Whisper of Silenced Voices, After the Rift, Book 3, written by C.J. Archer, performed by Marian Hussey. Chapter 1. 3 days was long enough for Dr. Ashmole to settle into Mull. It was time I visited him to pass on the medical records of our patients, as well as to inform him that I was available for midwifery cases. The problem was, I didn't want to. Giving him the records would be like handing over the last piece of my father's legacy, a legacy he'd built over decades and nurtured as tenderly as he'd nurtured me. I couldn't face drawing a line under his career, his life, and the role he'd played in the Mull community. Handing over the records felt like giving away part of myself. Yet I had to do it, for the sakes of the patients. Although some wanted me to continue to tend to their aches and pains, they knew I could not. They would have to be satisfied with merely buying medicines from me and put their trust in the new doctor. According to gossip at the market, Dr. Ashmole had moved into a rundown cottage on the edge of the village with his wife. He was a recent graduate of the medical college at Logios, which didn't inspire confidence in the villagers exchanging the gossip. I did my best to reassure them, reminding them that my father had been a fresh graduate once too. I had gathered up the patient records and was stacking them in a small handcart when Dr. and Mistress Ashmole arrived on my doorstep. "This is fortuitous," I said after introductions. "I was on my way to see you." I indicated the cart. "These are the patient records." Dr. Ashmole's dark, serious eyes didn't spare a glance at the cart, but scoured the hall, taking in the kitchen entrance behind me and the closed door that led to my father's workshop. He was a slender man, with a shiny pink scalp showing through thinning blonde hair. His face was pink too, contrasting starkly with his black clothing. I smiled. "Do come in. Would you like tea?" Dr. Ashmole took a step across the threshold, but his wife grabbed his arm and jerked him back in line with her. "We cannot stay," she said. "There's much to be done." "I'm sure there is." I tried to maintain my smile, but it was almost impossible when faced with two unfriendly expressions. Mistress Ashmole resembled her husband in many ways. She was also slender, with dark eyes that hardly spared a glance for me or the cart, preferring to inspect her surroundings, including the street. Her hair was drawn back with such severity that her eyes pinched at the outer.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?